So ng repeat directive repeats the HTML elements. So for example, you want to display 100 employees information in the view, like in browser. Okay, so in table format you want to display. So you can get the data from the database, and you can manipulate the data in the table format using ng repeat directive. Okay, so ng repeat directive repeats the HTML elements. Okay, nothing but dynamically create the HTML elements. Okay, so actually we don't know how many records in the database. Okay, so 100 employees or 110 or 120, we don't know the so assume that we don't know the how many number of records is there in the database. So but we have to display the total records from the database, so that we don't need to don't create that table with 120 rows and 100 rows like that. So dynamically we need to display the total like 100 employees or 120 employees information. So in that scenario we can use ng repeat directive. So ng repeat directive dynamically create the HTML elements. Okay, repeats the HTML element, and this directive instantiates a template once per item from a collection. Okay, from collection it will take one item from the collection. For example, 100 records is there. From the under records, okay, it will take every time one record and bind to the HTML table, and each temple instance gets its own scope. Okay, I will tell you this, and where the given loop variable is set to the current collection item. So use star dollar index to display the index, okay, index numbers like serial numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 like that. So in AngularJS we can use this public variable to display the serial numbers. So an example for this, create one HTML form, that is ng repeat directive. So here we can use ng app directive equal to my app. Next, in the body tag, ng controller equal to my controller, and when I click the button, okay, I want to display some employees information. Value equal to display emp info, and ng click. Okay, this is the directive to execute the function in the AngularJS. Get emp info is the function name. So and now first of all we can take the library of the AngularJS. Okay, and after that create the module for the application script where app equal to angular.module my app. Okay, so I will explain in the next example. Okay, what is this part? So application module is created. So using this module we need to implement the controller. Okay, controller, my controller, and actually this is the function. Okay, but in AngularJS the name is controller. Okay, scope variable. So this is the variable to call the scope functions and the scope variables from the view. So next step is scope dot get emp info. So this is the function. Okay, in JavaScript also we can create the function like this: get emp info. Okay, we have to create the functions like this in JavaScript, but get emp info equal to function. Okay, so like this also we can create functions. So now initialize some employees information. Scope dot emp info is the variable. Okay, scope variable. This contains number of employees information. So here I am using object data type. Okay, first name Harsha and last name H and email harsha@gmail.com. Okay, and mobile. Okay, some example mobile number. So that is one employee information. And next, first name Naveen dot last name M, email naveen@gmail.com. Next, mobile number mobile. Okay, so two employees information is there, and we can add one more. First name Satish, last name D, and email at gmail.com, and mobile. Okay, example mobile number. So here we have three employees information. Okay, so this is the object data type. Okay, and in AngularJS, so we can call this like a JSON format also. Okay, so in AngularJS most of the cases use JSON format only. So this is the employees information. So when you click on the button, so this function is executed, and this variable is created with this employees information. So next we can manipulate this data in the table format in HTML table. Table tag, okay, tr in the first row. Okay, so headers like column names: first name, last name, and email, mobile number. First name, last name, and email, and finally mobile. So this is the first row, and this first row showing the headers only. And next row, so from next row onwards we have to display employees information. Okay, automatically it will generate the records. It will create the rows. So in tr tag, use ng repeat equal to emp in emp info. So this is the scope variable. So the scope variable is created here. okay, in the controller. So this variable contains this employees information. So for every time, okay, so this ng repeat, this is the collection of employees, okay. So every time one employee takes into this emp variable and display that employee's information, okay. And after that, this just like for each loop in C# for um, Java. Okay, so already we know ng bind directive. So to bind the value, bind equal to emp dot first name, okay. Next row, next column, ng bind equal to emp dot last name. Next one, ng bind equal to emp dot email. Next one, td ng bind equal to emp dot mobile. Okay, so this is the way to apply the ng repeat directive. Okay, so this is automatically repeats the HTML elements. Okay, ng repeat directive repeats an HTML element. So actually we don't know in the real-time applications how many records is there in the database, but ng repeat directive repeats the total number of records and apply this ng bind directive to the table. Okay, and the next one is, so here we can use ng $index to display serial numbers. So here is the column name, serial numbers, and dd ng bind directive equal to dollar symbol index plus 1. So index always start with 0, so that we need to add plus 1. So now we can run this example. Okay, so only headers are showing here. So when you click on button, so this employee information is displaying. Okay, one employee name is missed here, that is FIRST. Here spelling mistake. Okay, so this is the table format. So now we can apply some styles for the table also. Table border collapse, table tr and td, border 1 pixel border, and solid. Okay, so now run this example. Okay, so this is the table format. So this table 3 rows are created dynamically. So actually one row is created here in the code. Okay, so but ng repeat directive so repeats the HTML element. Go to inspect. Here you can see 3 rows is created. Okay, but apply separate scope to the each and every row. Okay, each template instance get its own scope. Okay, where the given loop variable is set to the current collection item, so that for every row scope is applied. So this is the ng repeat directive, and next one is expressions. So AngularJS expressions also like it expressions works like ng bind directive. Okay, these expressions also used to bind the data and display to the user, and these expressions are written inside double braces. Okay, so now from this onward we don't need to use ng bind directive, okay, to display the value. So directly we can use expressions. So the expressions are advantage is we can apply filters to the expressions. Okay, so the expressions and ng bind directive both are works like same, but we can apply filters to the expressions. So and this is very faster than ng bind directive. Okay, and output data exactly where the expression is written. So AngularJS expressions are written inside double braces, and AngularJS expression binds data to HTML the same way as the ng bind directive. Okay, so for example, in this example only ng repeat directive, so copy this and comment. Okay, now we can remove this ng bind directive. Okay, double braces, double braces. Okay, what is this? Okay, so in the middle of table tag, okay, in the middle of table tag we can use expression. So now refresh this example once and click on button. Okay, the same result is displaying, and go to inspect, and you can check here same. Okay, ng bind directive. So ng binding class is applied here. Okay, if you use expressions, so ng binding class is applied. So if you use this, okay, so here ng class equal to ng binding class is applied, and ng bind directive also is there. Okay, so this is the difference between ng bind and ng expression. Okay, expressions in AngularJS. So for example, I want to display numbers. Okay, so scope dot a equal to 10, scope dot b equal to 20. Okay, so like this we can declare the variables and bind that variables here. directly we can use A, okay, and B. So now 10 and 20 will be displayed here. So if you run this example, okay, so 10, 20 is displayed here. Okay, so like this we can bind the values. Okay. And the result also you can display here. Scope.c equal to A plus B. The 10, 20, and result is parse int. Okay, we need to convert this. Okay, scope.a. So total is this we have to use. Okay, the result is 30 displayed here. So this is the expressions in AngularJS. Okay, next ng init directive. So init directive is used to initialize the values. Okay, default values. Directive allows you to evaluate an expression in the current scope. So for example, you want to initialize the variables, okay, default values. You can use ng init directive. So create one HTML form, ng init, okay, and next. So when click on the button, so otherwise directly we can display the employees. So without click on the button, just use table. Okay, same thing. Okay, ng init directive we have to use. Without implementing the controller, okay, without implement the controller, we can initialize the variables like this using ng init directive, and here we can remove this now. Okay, only ng app and ng init. So names is the scope variable. This variable contains 2 employees information. So now td first name, last name. Next one, using ng repeat directive, repeat equal to name in names, td name dot fname, name dot last name. Okay, cell name. So without click on the button, directly we are displaying the employees information, 2 employees information. just use style also. So now run this example. Okay, so 2 employees information is displaying here. Okay, so this is the ng init directive to initialize the values, okay, default values to the variables. Here we can initialize the variables. Okay, using controller also we can initialize the values. Ng controller equal to my controller and app equal to my app, and now use script tag where app equal to angular.module my app, okay, and the app.controller my controller scope, okay. So in the controller scope dot my init is the function equal to function scope dot names equal to employees names, okay. And here we can use ng init equal to my init is the function, okay. So ng init directive directly call this function and initialize the values into names variable and display that names in table format, so without clicking on the button. So now run this example. Okay, so employees are displaying here. So this is ng init directive. Okay, so next one is ng root directive. So this will take some time. Okay, I will explain tomorrow this example. Next one is ng style directive. So ng style directive nothing but a style attribute in HTML. Okay, using ng style directive we can apply the styles from the controller. Okay, sometimes we want to bind the colors from the database also. Okay, to bind the colors from the database we can use ng style directive to bind the color codes or colors from the database. So allows you to set CSS style on the HTML element. Okay, ng style directive we have to use ng style. So for example, okay, here I want text box, okay, equal to text box, okay, and I want to apply background color and text color for the text box, okay, from controller. Use ng style directive equal to okay. So the syntax is different. Okay, observe this. Background color background color, and here mybg is the variable. Okay, this variable bind from the controller. Okay, we can apply background color in the controller. mybg is the background color. Okay, next scope dot mybg equal to background color is red color. Okay, and scope dot text color is white color. So here comma color text color. Okay, this is the variable. So background color is and text color is applied to text box. So using ng bind ng style directive. So now run this example. Okay, text box background color is applied and the text color is okay white color. Text color is white color. So like this we can apply styles to the HTML elements through controller. Okay, go to inspect and here you can see ng style directive is applied, but internally AngularJS style attribute is added to the text box. Okay, style equal to background color red and white, text color is white. So this is the ng style directive. Okay, so without ng style directive directly we can use style attribute and apply some properties. And next directive is ng show directive. So ng show and ng hide, these are the two directives. Okay, these two directives like hide and show methods in jQuery. Okay, in jQuery so we have hide and show methods, right? To hide the HTML elements we can use hide method. To show the HTML elements, hidden elements, we can use show method. Here also we can use ng show directive. ng show directive shows or hides the given HTML elements based on the expression provided to the ng show attribute. So for example, so when you click on the button you want to hide some elements. Okay, in that scenario ng hide and show, both examples. Take one button, okay, and value equal to hide. Okay, and ng click equal to hide elements is the function name. So here on paragraph we can take, this paragraph contains some elements span. Okay, this is sample text. Okay, and the paragraph contains some example information, okay, to display. Here we can use ng show and my show flag. Okay, so ng show directive accepts only two values, that is true or false. Okay, either true or false. So this ng my show flag is applied from the directive. Okay, that is true or false. So when you click on the button, this flag is applied to the show directive. Okay, so module is created, ng app equal to my app, and controller is controller. So when you click on the button, okay, this is the function. Okay, first thing is scope dot my show flag is true. Okay, show flag is true, then paragraph is displayed when you run the form. Next, when you click on the button, okay, it will hide scope dot hide elements equal to false. So now run this example. So this paragraph is displaying now. Okay, so because of here we set the my show flag equal to true. Okay, so go to here, paragraph ng show equal to my show flag is applied. So when you click on this button, okay, so my show flag is false. Okay, okay, so paragraph is hidden. So AngularJS internally apply this class equal to ng hide class. This ng hide class contains display none property. Okay, CSS display none property. So that's why paragraph is hidden. And again you can add one more paragraph here. Okay, and show elements is the function. Okay, so this is the function name and this is value is true again. Okay, hide and show, two buttons, hide and show, hide and show. Okay, so here we can apply toggle also. Okay, toggle method also is there in jQuery, right? One more button, toggle hide and show. Toggle elements is the function name. So call this so write the function for this. Okay, function name. Okay, and here is my show flag. Okay, and here not symbol. So if my show flag is true, okay, not symbol is applied to the false. Okay, if my show flag is false and not symbol is applied true. Okay, opposite value is applied to the my show flag. Okay, so here paragraph is displaying, click on this button, paragraph is hidden, and again you can click on this same button, paragraph is showing. Okay, hidden paragraph is shown and shown paragraph is hidden. So this is the ng show directive. Okay, use ng show directive, and this is the flag. Ng show directive accepts only two values, that is either true or false, so that we are applying true or false only. Okay,